To Daryl and Werner of the wrestling podcast Covalent TV. These guys work extremely hard and give an honest review. It's the second best podcast in the world, second to the Kurt Angle Show. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hey Daryl, hey Warner, this is Thick Mama Pump, Jordan Grace, coming at you through a Snapchat filter because honestly, it's just easier this way for me, for you, and definitely for my self-esteem because I don't feel like putting on makeup right now, and you know how it is. But I heard you guys do a wrestling if I can talk today, podcast called I'm gonna say this right, hopefully. Covalent, fingers crossed, that's how you say it, because I think I would normally pronounce it Covalent, but Covalent Wrestling Podcast. So I hope that is awesome. I hope you guys get, a bazillion views on it or listens or however podcasts work, because everybody does them on Zoom nowadays. But talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, Daryl and Warner? This is the Swolverine, the effing machine, Mr. GMSI himself, Brian Cage. I mean, who better? You already know the answer to that question. And if you don't, that is nobody. Giving you guys a shout out on your podcast, Covalent. And I appreciate you guys being big fans, big supporters, and the best is yet to come. All right, guys, take care.
Hey, Daryl.
Oh, here it goes. Tony damn Khan. You needed a little more. You needed a little more, man. We saw that NXT rating roll through. And I ain't gonna lie, I said you had to have a strong Dynamite tonight. And for the first time in 2024, this was a little watered down. It was a watered down alcoholic beverage. Beverage. You hung on by the skin off your chin. You really held on. It was looking rough. It was looking rough. So that means, welcome to your AEW Dynamite Live Review. It is your boy, Mr. Starksan.
Big Dub.
What is going on to all of the people in the building tonight, man? What is happening? Y'all watch the same show as us. I'm going to say out the gate, if you disagree with me, let me know, but we got to be honest, man. We got to be honest. This was a little watered down. They poured too much cranberry juice, or pineapple juice, or whatever juice you decide to put in your drink as a chaser. AEW has been giving us straight liquor all year, and tonight, for the first time, they poured some shit in there that did not need to be in there. And we're going to talk about it all. That's the whole point of the show. We are going to talk about all of that shit. We are going to cook on all of it because that is what we are here to do. If we were here to do anything else, then what the fuck? But, guys, y'all got a job to do. Y'all got a role to play. As soon as the lights cut on, y'all know exactly what's happening. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? Let people know we are live right now. Easy shit. And hit that Cash App. Hit that Streamlabs link. Hit the Super Chats and or super stickers, whichever one you prefer, and make this shit happen. Let's get this stream off to a good start because if we get this stream off to a good start, that means y'all are going to get a good stream from us. Y'all want some uninspired shit? Give us an uninspired effort. It's really that simple, y'all. It's really that goddamn simple. Now, we not stupid. We know we got something to do as well. We have a role to play too. That is bringing you beautiful people the news, holding one special, accountable, and bringing you those facts, data, and statistics as we go. So let's not go ahead and push y'all off any further. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get straight into 10 News.
Kevin Kelly spoke today.
Kevin Kelly.
Last night, which
Okay.
Kevin Kelly.
Kevin Kelly.
He talked about his feud with Ian Riccaboni.
That's right. He has beef with Italians.
Oh, boy. Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, he does. So, apparently, according to Ian Riccaboni, Kevin Kelly is a QAnon conspiracy theorist.
Okay. All right. This jump.
And he supported a movie that was against child trafficking.
Oh,
that's according to Kevin Kelly. That is what Ian Riccaboni has said about him.
This is why some people, when you fire them or you reject them, you probably need to get a restraining order. And then if they keep talking, you might need to sue for some defamation. Kevin Kelly, let's be real, man. You couldn't even pronounce Andrade's name at the fucking commentary desk. How soon we forget. You couldn't even say Andrade properly. I think I could pretty much leave it at that if I'm being honest. Sir. I'm just going to say this one last thing. In this world, when you are not good at your job, there's a little thing called firing, okay? You work in a performance-based industry. What did you expect to happen if you can't even say the name of one wrestler and it's not even that hard? I listened to you call Andre for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. Warren, I feel like there's a song about that.
By Kenny somebody.
I did. Okay, that's right, Warren. That's right. But I was being facetious, by the way. But
I know.
Guys, be careful who you befriend or you bring along. Early clear the air, I guess. Be careful who you bring along, because the moment that person gets comfortable because they're your friend and they know you'll vouch for them and so on and so forth, their performance is going to dip. And when it does, they're going to say, well, I'm so-and-so's friend, so talk to them. That's what it seems like Kevin Kelly is when it comes to being a professional. I don't know whose friend he is in AEW, probably Bobby Cruz. I don't know whose friend he is in AEW. I could not tell you. Okay. But I'm pretty sure he was coasting on the goodwill and good faith of someone else and not his own talent. So please be very careful of who you let ride your coattails. Did you want to give any comments on that story, sir?
Oh boy, there's so much to unpack in that story. If you guys haven't read it, go search it out, because there is a lot, a lot. But yeah, I really don't know where to go. I mean, he honestly feels like I'm an entitled commentator because I know fill in the blank name, and that's sad. And the fact that, again, you couldn't pronounce names correctly.
Consistently at that.
Yeah, consistently. I mean, you have one job.
Like,
come on.
Dude, I listened to this guy fumble on commentary for a month.
Remember when he was on commentary in WWE?
I don't even
way back when?
I don't even want to remember it. I'm aware of it. I just don't care to talk about it. I am so aware of it. I just do not give a fuck enough to talk about it. Kevin Kelly, just move on with your life, bro. But yeah, guys, this is what happens. They're going to try to bring you down with them. So please be careful of who you let ride your coattails. I cannot say that enough. Because the moment that you tell them you slipping in the kitchen, you not doing what you're supposed to be doing, they're going to try to bring you down. They're going to say all of your deepest, darkest secrets. That's also why you don't give up all of your deepest, darkest secrets. Okay? Just a little early lesson. Just a little early lesson in the show. We just tossing shit out there right now. What is going on with my voice? My voice was fine yesterday. Now it feels like it's finna fucking go. Okay, Fernando said Kevin Kelly always sucks since day one of his commentary career. Well, yeah, but oh God, no, I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm not gonna do it tonight because I'm sure some of y'all are really sick of it. But like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. This is our show. I'm gonna fucking say it anyway. White people tend to bring each other along, no matter how mediocre. So again, I'm almost certain he has a friend that is in AEW that vouched for him and was like, bring Kevin Kelly on board. He could do commentary. He could do whatever you need him to do. He's a good soldier. I'm sure that was the conversation. Because I'm going to really fuck y'all up with something. If y'all think I'm reaching, if y'all think that's a reach, point me in the direction of the black commentator on AEW television. And don't say Ring of Honor because that is not AEW television. Point me to him. Please point me to him. Just point me in the direction. And if you really want to get deep into it, Catherine might like this because it is offering a criticism. Okay, if people weren't just bringing each other along in AEW, why did Thunder Rosa go to the Spanish commentary table when, let's be honest, Thunder Rosa is very erratic when she speaks? It's a criticism. It's not me shitting on her. It's a criticism. She's very all over the place when she talks. So, again, if you think I'm reaching, please say you think I'm reaching. If you don't think I'm reaching, you can agree with me. I don't care. But either way it goes, I'm going to be honest. In my heart of hearts, I know I'm not reaching on this. And, Tony, that should teach you a lesson. Stop hiring buddies, sir. Stop hiring buddies of buddies. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. It's killing your fucking company. It is. And we're going to talk about that in facts, data, statistics. But speaking of people that are killing things, guys, these are people that kill our excitement, kill our joy every time we have to get on the internet and do our research to do a great show for you guys. Anytime we have to get on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook to fill our feeds, you know what I mean? We know who these people are, but I need y'all to identify them. But even if you don't, I'm going to tell you bastards anyway. It is time for us to hold one special. Dumbass, accountable. Bitch. It is time for drone accountability. Let's go.
I'm going to blanket this one. This is Twitter, obviously. The hate that Natty is getting on Twitter and seeing these so-called AEW fans, these so-called AEW fans saying, well, speaking for all of AEW, we don't need her.
I don't like seeing AEW fans acting like WWE fans. I don't like that.
I don't think they are AEW fans. I think they're Fed walkers, but just by a slight margin. Slight fucking margin.
It pissed me off when I saw it.
It's frustrating to see. It is so frustrating to see. Natty is the female Undertaker when it comes to the glue of a division.
And a resource on multiple fucking levels.
Yeah. If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be seeing the Four Horsewomen.
You better fucking tell them.
Be as mediocre as two of them are. You know, most of that roster has been trained by Natty. On the women's side.
The lack of decorum about Natalya, I don't like that shit. That did not sit right with me. I made a post on Twitter defending her because that don't sit right with me. And I think it's Fed walkers too.
Yeah. And honestly, I know if I started a promotion today and I had the money, I'd definitely go after Natty. You'd be nuts not to. You would be nuts not to. You would be nuts not to.
Natalya, don't listen to that. If you watching this show on playback, don't listen to that. I don't care if somebody even clips it. Clip it. I don't give a shit. Natalia, don't listen to that bullshit. That's horse shit from people that can't even do a quarter of what you do in real life.
Facts.
Don't pay attention to that nonsense at all. You a legend in the fucking business, a resource on multiple levels. And even after you decide to retire from in-ring competition, you are going to be an asset to some company. The fuck
Talk
out
about
of
the
here.
most selfless woman in WWE. Name me one other selfless woman in WWE. You won't find one.
Dude, with her status, she didn't have to put over fucking Kiana James.
No.
Let's be real. What reason did she have to put over Kiana James?
None
Or
whatsoever.
Lola Vice in NXT?
None whatsoever.
And I just gave 2 examples. I could easily give 10 to 12 more just off rip.
Or even earlier in her career, when she was still when probably she wasn't asked to help out, she would still help out. And all the Divas era's women that she put over.
So real quick, I don't want to be confused. Is this your drone accountability? Is this you just like doing a thing?
No. This is drone accountability because I'm sick of these idiots.
There you go. Okay. Trust me, I saw the entire discourse and it made me very upset. And just like how I was saying on Monday's stream, if we disappear tomorrow, we just stop doing the show, cold turkey, it's going to be a void. A lot of people look at our viewership and go, no, it won't. Nobody miss you because nobody knew who you were. Bullshit. Me and Werner were talking about this off the air. The people who need to know who we are. The people who matter know who we are. Can't nobody fade us, bro. Bro, we didn't got if I bragged about all of the shout outs in person and otherwise that we have gotten from very, very, very marquee figures in the, in wrestling, y'all would be shocked. But I don't like to brag. That's not really my thing. But it's some names that would blow y'all fucking mind. One of which happened at WrestleMania, and I just told Werner about it.
Yeah, I was shocked.
So it would be a void. It would be a lot of wrestlers hitting me up to be like, yo, what happened? What happened to the show? What happened? And I'd be like, people just didn't appreciate us while we were here. And you know why they would understand that? Because wrestlers go through that all the time. Wrestlers go through that all the time. Fans will shit on them and shit on them and shit on them and shit on them and shit on them. And then when they disappear off of TV for a few months, they're like, where did that wrestler go? Where did that wrestler go? I was enjoying their work. Okay, if you were enjoying their work, why weren't you boosting them up? Why weren't you showing them love, giving them credit, giving them their flowers while they were there? And if you can't answer that fucking question, that person might be you. So no, Warner, I like that drone accountability, man. I like that. I had to forego mine for Bully Ray. You had to forego yours for Natalia, and I completely understand it. I completely fucking understand.
It's really disgusting. Natty is such a sweetheart to where this should not be happening. Period.
Under no circumstance. And I tell y'all all the time, y'all want us to bring it, man. Y'all want us to pump this energy up. Y'all need to be the ones to do it, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Guys, I'm going to be honest. After Monday, and funny enough, the way my voice is feeling probably as a result of Monday, y'all want our best, y'all got to give us y'all best. That's the deal. That's the new deal. Y'all want our best, give us yours. In every aspect that you possibly can. I'm not going to repeat why, because I said that on Monday. Go back and watch Monday's review if you're wondering the why. But just know, y'all want our best? Okay, cool. Give us y'all best. Until then, I'm not saying we're going to be lazy. I'm not saying we're going to sit here and phone it in, but y'all want us to be perk angle? Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. I'm not even liking the way the YouTube numbers looking right now. I like the likes, but 7 people in the room, 125 on Twitter. When the last 5 streams, we had 200 people in the motherfucker within 20 minutes. Not feeling it, y'all. Not feeling it. And that's the show y'all gonna get. Love y'all. Y'all know that. I'm gonna talk to y'all like I would talk to somebody I care about. Love y'all. But it gotta be some give and take. Okay? All right, y'all. Now it's time for me to hold one special dumbass accountable. Oh boy. I'm back on the doozy train, y'all. I'm back on the doozy train. I forego my drone accountability for Bubba on Monday, and I am back on the doozy train. This one comes from screen name Chief Music Junkie. Chief Music Junkie had this to say. Is it really that hard for y'all to listen to JD from NY? He says, hold on. He says how much he loves AEW on a consistent basis. He just wants them to be booked better. Just like he did with WWE for years and years. And the WWE fans were crying because he hated WWE. But all he wanted was for WWE to be booked better. Guys, in the year 2024, podcasts like us are not being signal boosted. And you got people running out on their fucking moral high horse to defend, of all people, JD from New York. Jumbo douche from New York. JD from Toilet Bowl. That's where we at. That's where we at. Oh, and by the way, let me say this too. If you sharing the streams and you retweeting and you contributing to the show, you sending it through donations, I'm not talking to you. When I said what I said earlier, I'm not talking to you. I want to let you know that. Y'all are not the people I'm communicating with. But back to what I was saying. That's where we're at in 2024. People are defending shitty podcasters in the name of the promotion that they love. Shouldn't that be the other way around? Shouldn't you be defending a good promotion for putting on good shows? Shouldn't that be a thing? Why? Oh God. Okay. I can't rant because I feel my voice going already.
This motherfucker doesn't know anything about wrestling.
It is so
he doesn't
evident.
know it. Good could hit him in the ass and still wouldn't know what good wrestling is.
Dog.
This motherfucker just rants and raves. Just a fucking rant and rave.
All you gotta do is watch his show. Now, we don't encourage it. That's like do it at your own risk type of shit. No. That's I'm not encouraging it. But like, if you want to see evidence of what we're talking about, just go watch his fucking show. Well, one thing about AEW is that like every fucking show. He's not even entertaining. He just sounds funny. His analysis is terrible. And God damn it, guys, if y'all think we can be long-winded sometimes, go watch a JD from NY show.
Yeah, we don't do 3.5 hours.
Man.
Of ranting and raving.
Let me fuck y'all up with something. I used to watch JD from NY back in the day, like way back in the day. This dude will get 2 hours into a show before he actually gets into the show.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. Anybody in here who has ever watched him can verify. It's about 2 hours. It's about maybe 1 hour and 45, 2 hours before he actually gets into the show. And if people want to know the real reason why JD from NY is so butthurt towards AEW now, it's not because he wants to see it become better. It's because the whole women's locker room of AEW put him on fucking Front Street. That was the first time you ever saw Jade Cargill come out of her body on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though I think Jade Cargill went to WWE for the clout, her social media game is pretty good. She kind of stays out the way. She avoids a lot of the nonsense. She don't really engage in it. Just mini rant, very, very small. Just like those wrestlers that say, oh, social media is so toxic, it needs to become a more positive place, but then only respond to negative, anything.
Yeah.
Videos, posts, it don't matter. Those type of wrestlers make me want to fucking vomit. Why can't people just be positive on social media? Why do you only respond to the negative shit?
Right.
And I want somebody to say that. Next time you see a wrestler acting like a Karen, complaining about all the negative on social media, ask them, why do you only respond to the negative? Ask them. I bet you they don't have a rebuttal. I bet you any amount of money they don't have a rebuttal. Just like how wrestlers accuse people of doing engagement farming, are we going to pretend like wrestlers don't do the same thing? I watch wrestlers ratio people for fun. Like dead ass send their army, send their fan base after one person. I've seen this before.
Remember Alexa Bliss and JD?
Yeah, Bubba tried to do it to us. See, but you want to know how you take the power away from them? And I've said this on stream before. Just delete it.
Mm-hmm.
People can't argue. People can't argue with them damn selves. Just delete it. You take their power away. That's not a victory for them. That's a victory for you, because now you don't have to deal with an army of people flooding your page with nonsense for the next 72 hours. Take away the one thing that they need to fucking survive. Attention. Simple as that. Yeah, I saw Will Ospreay calling out ringside. See, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
because they
calling
lie
out
all the time
selective
anyways.
journalism. Hold on, wait, can't talk at the same time. What'd you say?
I said they lie anytime anyways.
So what I said was this, guys. All I said was, I don't have any problem with wrestlers calling out selective journalism. But when I see a fan offering a very fair criticism of a wrestler and then that wrestler proceeds to send their fan base after them, that's corny. That's corny. I don't care how wrestlers feel about that. If you're not doing that, then you shouldn't be offended by what I'm saying. But to the wrestlers who do that, you know I'm talking to you. Fernando has said, not Fernando. God damn, normally Fernando shows up purple. I thought it was Fernando. Jonathan Fender said MJF. Are you saying MJF does that? If you're saying MJF does that on social media, I agree with it. He doesn't do it a lot, but like every now and again he'll do it. Jonathan Fender said, let's build this room more. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Start sharing.
Yeah, start sharing. Wouldn't that be just the greatest thing on planet Earth? But here's why Ringside News continues to report news. Because people continue to cite them as news.
Mm-hmm. And signal boost them. No matter how many times a wrestler will check them.
There's been over 10 wrestlers that have been like, Ringside News is not credible. Don't get your news from them. And what do people still do?
Get their news from Ringside.
Fightful has been looking kind of shaky recently too. I've been seeing Fightful and all the people over at Fightful getting caught. And you know what I don't like? I don't like a so-called leader who leaves his troops to die. I love how Sean Ross Sapp, it's like he knows he has clout with these wrestlers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the people that are underneath him don't really have as much. And when his underlings are getting destroyed, Sean Ross, outside of Denise Salcedo, he doesn't stand up for any of them. Please tell me when I'm telling lies. Please tell me when I'm telling lies. Outside of Denise, he doesn't stand up for anyone Fightful. He doesn't. And I'm pretty sure if he heard this, he'd probably be like, let me grab some screenshots, and grab like 6 or 7 screenshots of him saying some passive aggressive comment and calling that a defense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, defending your troops is going, hey, my people over here at Fightful do good work. Don't try to play them like that. If he is going to say he defended his troops, he going to post a screenshot of him saying something like, fuck off, you miserable loser, or some shit like that. Because he's a pussy. And it's just like that. And this is the type of energy I'm gonna have until things change around for us, because we deserve way more than what we get. I don't believe in that saying, "Oh, you get what you deserve." No. Not in the case of people that are actually putting in the work. People that are actually putting in the work deserve what they deserve and then some. So if you're putting in the work, I got respect for you, whoever you are. If you putting in the work, I reward that in my own life. I got businesses. If one of my employees does phenomenal fucking work, gets the business out there, gets us in a news article, guess what I'm going to do for that employee? I'm going to break them off some motherfucking bread. You get what I'm saying? Do you think Sean Ross Sapp does that with his Fightful people?
Oh, God, no.
Who always seems to get the scoops and interviews first?
Sean.
That's a sign of a bad leader. A real leader makes sure his entire fucking battalion eats. He'll maybe let them break a story every now and again. That's something I've noticed. He'll maybe let them break a story every now and again, get a little interview every now and again. But all the big scoops and all the big interviews, who gets them?
He does.
Who gets to go to all of the media events?
He does.
Does that sound like a leader? A real leader is when I eat, everybody eats. That's a real leader. And I'm not going to speculate. I'm not. But the way he treated Denise, you would swear that was his side bitch. You would swear she done gave him some head or something. You want to know how irrelevant that bitch is? Werner, true story. Did I tell you this or not? I said I was at the Dynasty Media Scrum. Werner, you dead ass called me and was like, hey, did you know Denise Salcedo was there? I said, what?
Oh, yeah.
I said, where? I didn't even know what the bitch looked like. And then I remembered it was this little whiny fucking Latina that walked up to me that was talking a mile a minute. And I was like, who is this bitch talking to me? And then I looked down and I was like, oh, hello, little woman. I didn't even know it was Denise. That's Werner in my line. Did I say what?
No, you're not. I love that little thing.
This is exactly what I told Werner. I was like, bro, excuse me? She was there? And this ain't me giving him credit when I say this. Oh, but I sure know who Sean Ross Sapp is when I see him. Because he puts himself before his brand. With the Covalent TV logo and the profile picture, do y'all see my face or Werner face in that motherfucker?
Mm-mm.
What do you know more, Fightful or Sean Ross Sapp? That's a question for the comment section. What do y'all know more, Fightful or Sean Ross Sapp? Which one? Go. And answer honestly. You want me to keep it a buck? I didn't know what Fightful was until Sean Ross Sapp.
Yeah, same.
I was like, where the fuck did they come from? It was like a news outlet that just came out of nowhere. It was like I swear to God, it was like a news outlet that just came out of nowhere.
Like an industry plant.
Yeah. Look at Werner utilizing things I taught him. Now he knows what an industry plan is. Yes, he does. Even White Shadow, who's been commenting stuff that we ain't talking about yet because we don't skip ahead, even says Sean Ross Sapp more than Fightful.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound like a leader? I put the brand first. And you want to know how this works too? When your brand is solid, you can walk up to a motherfucker like I did WrestleMania weekend and be like, hey, my name is Daryl Sarge with Covalent TV. And they'll be like, oh, hey. Trish Stratus going, oh, shit, I know who you guys are. You don't got to introduce yourself to me. That's how it's supposed to be. Guys, I'm on full scorched earth mode when it comes to podcasters and journalism, and I'm on full scorched earth mode going forward. I'm about to take shots at all of you motherfuckers. What did Denzel Washington say in Training Day? I ain't even gonna repeat the line. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You motherfuckers will be playing basketball at Pelican Bay. If it that's how I'm about to be. So here's another one. Werner, it's two different things that I said. If you fall underneath this category, you get all the clout in the world in professional wrestling. What are those two things? What did I say are the two things you just have to be?
Child or female?
Oh, you missed one. Interchange it. The first, it was what I said first. The first time I said it, gay or a female.
Yeah.
Gay or a female. And then we added kids later on because I didn't even think about that shit until later on.
Right.
All you gotta do is be gay or a woman. That's it. That's literally it. So that DS ring the bell guy. Salute to him for giving us our propers. I'm not going to shit on him completely. Salute to him for when he saw us. He was like, oh, you guys are the biggest podcast here. What the fuck? I'm like, okay, at least you acknowledge. Appreciate it. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You see the work. You respect the hustle. Salute to you. But I'm going to give y'all two reasons. The only two reasons this motherfucker gets interviews. One, he's gay. Two, he works for fucking NBC.
Yep.
And I think even if you took away NBC, he'd probably still be getting interviews just because he's gay.
Yep.
He makes the women feel comfortable. Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
he doesn't say the naughty words.
Now, there's nothing wrong with making women comfortable. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is he makes them feel comfortable in another way, in a hey, girlfriend kind of way. That's the respect he gets. Whenever I see him around talents, that's the respect he gets. Oh, hey, girl. You want to know the respect we got? Oh, my goodness. It's an honor to finally meet you. That's the respect I want. I'm not trying to be friends with none of you motherfuckers. I want you to know that. Every podcast, I'm not trying to be friends with none of you motherfuckers. None of you. Y'all not as talented as us. Y'all don't have the production we have. Y'all don't have the charisma or entertainment value we have. The only thing y'all got over us is platforms and views.
Yep.
And even y'all barely got that over us. If you really want to talk. Because a lot of y'all really don't even got as many followers as us for real. It's just y'all belong to big publications. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers only got about 3,000, 4,000 followers. To where if y'all weren't a part of a brand, nobody would fucking do interviews with you. But I get the respect to when I walk up to these motherfucking people with a microphone, they're more than willing to do interviews with Covalent TV. They're interviewing you for clout. They're interviewing with me because they want to. You want me to show you results? Warner, you want to? Let's do it. We're going to play this game. Y'all ready? Y'all want to see results? Go to Harley Cameron's page right now. Look at her June 1st post. Go to her page right now, scroll to the second slide and tell me who face you see. Little experiment. I don't care if we take a brief dip in viewership. Brief experiment. Tell me who face you see. Go to, matter of fact, I'm going to go to it. I'm going to get the exact date. Hold on. Because y'all think I'm joking. What date was that? Yeah, June 1st. Go to a June 1st post. She looking good in a black bikini, goddamn it. I ain't gonna, that first picture is a motherfucker. I ain't, hey. That first picture is nice. It's nice. It's nice. But scroll to that second slide and tell me who y'all see. Can y'all do that for me? Little experiment. And whoever comes back with it first, let me know. Because we got to keep going with the show. That's respect. If you wondering what respect is, that's respect. You know why? Because that means Harley walked away from that going, that was memorable. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure we got this. We got this down pat. Elise said, go to what? Harley Cameron. Go to her Instagram right now. Go to her June 1st post. Swipe to the second slide and tell me who you see. That's it. That's a small experiment. Now ask yourself how many of these podcasters she actually interviews with because they belong to a media platform that she does that with. Show me. Show me. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't like to brag, but I could. If I wanted to, I could. I didn't even know about it. Somebody had to tell me about it. Funny enough, Xenia was the one that told me about it. A lot of y'all follow her. She's the one that told me about it. And me and her got some straightening. We got some stuff sorted. So Werner, I meant to tell you this off the air. Fucking slipped my mind. God damn it. So we gonna have her on for a Dynamite review one of these weeks, probably next week, because we're not doing a Friday show. So we probably have her on Dynamite next week. Little guest situation. Werner, don't look confused. I literally just said the name. I literally just fucking pay attention. Damn.
I'm confused by the name, but okay.
Confused face. Like I heard, like you heard me. I just said it. The fuck. So yeah, she's probably gonna be on the show next week. I can't think of a better time, honestly, because shit. Again, we ain't doing a show next Friday, so fuck it. Why not? Why not make Wednesday a bigger show? So yeah, have her on there next Wednesday. Chop up some game about Dynamite, all that good shit. But she's the one that told me about the Harley Cameron thing. She's the one that told me. So salute to her for that. But let's read a couple comments. I'm not going to read a lot because we got to get into the show. It's 44 minutes in, and I'm not trying to be like JD from NY. Catherine said, I know you aren't joking. I've seen you in action at WrestleCade. Yeah, I'm shaking and moving. Man, y'all, I had some barbecue in North Carolina that was so fucking good. I had some barbecue in Charlotte that was so fucking good, y'all. Man, it was maybe about 2 miles west of Charlotte, like downtown Charlotte. It was so good, y'all. Oh, my God. Salute to Charlotte. I didn't know they barbecue was hitting like that. Said, you forgot also, according to the college community, terrorists must get supported as well. Wait, what the fuck, Fernando?
Whoa.
What happened? I'm sorry. Without context reading that, I was confused. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Mo Dunn said it right there. Said, saw me right there. Got on the watch. Of course, my watches are always exquisite. If anybody ever meets me, you'll see that my watch game is exquisite. Okay? But, yeah, he said, got on the watch and a hustle shirt. Well, hoodie. Yeah, it was a hoodie. Yeah. You gonna see my face. You gonna go to the second slide of Harley Cameron's June 1st post, and you gonna see my face. You're gonna see a tidbit from our interview. Speaking of which, go run up the numbers on that interview. But for her to post that, for her to clip it, for her to even clip it, for her to take the effort to find the interview, watch it, clip it, and put it in a post of hers. Speaks volumes. Because you don't see her doing that with any of these other fucking candy-ass interviewers. Or candy-ass media. You don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Show it to me. Matthew Sheldon said we sitting in 172 on Twitter. Much love. That means we have over 180 people watching live right now. It's good, but it could be better. Mm-hmm. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Appreciate all of y'all in the motherfucking building tonight. And salute to everybody for answering that question, saying people knew Sean Ross Sapp before they knew fucking Fightful. That's how you know I'm not on this show telling no fucking lies. Maria said, Denise the first WrestleMedia person I've ever listened to. Well, I think you're biased to her probably for that reason and because she's a Latina. But I'm sorry, Maria, she has no talent. None. Watch a Denise Salcedo interview and watch one of my interviews. Come on now. Come on now. Warren, I'm going to keep the brag going. One last brag before we get into Dynamite. One last brag. Just one last brag. Since we on a roll, one last brag. Wrapped up the interview with Harley Cameron. She had crumble cookies. If you watch the interview, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to say it like this because it's the truth. One of her simps, one of many women's wrestler simps, because apparently he was running around there getting anything the women wanted, dropped off some crumble cookies to her. After we got through interviewing, not only did she offer me one of this guy's cookies that he brought her, she signed, where's that picture at? She signed a photo for me for the free. And was like, thank you for what you do. Like I was in the military or something. She was like, thank you for what you do. Thank you for putting a spotlight on us. Thank you. And Harley, if I'm lying, come on the show and tell me I'm lying. She won't, because she knows I'm telling the truth. That's literally what happened. That's a little thing called respect. Something a lot of these motherfuckers do not have. Eric said Harley Cameron does an interview with Lame. She sure doesn't. And whenever she's forced to, go watch those interviews. She has, I wouldn't say plenty. She has a decent amount of interviews out there. Go watch them. Werner, when you want to understand how much better something is in comparison, what do you do?
I get a bunch of them from different people.
Yeah, you test it.
Yeah.
You test
it
between.
And then
Go ahead.
Yeah, different like companies. Like hypothetically,
Right.
if I got a gallon of milk, I go to different brands of gallon of milk and see which one's the best one.
Walmart's milk is the best milk, and it has the best like longevity.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some milk from Walmart in like early April. It's expiring tomorrow.
Jesus.
I don't know what type of cows they fucking use, but Walmart's milk is the shit.
What chemicals are they putting in there?
I don't give a fuck. It's good. But go watch any of her other fucking interviews with any other podcast. And when you're done, go watch the interview I did with her. In a much shorter amount of time, might I add. Freestyle, completely freestyled. Guys, when I go to these conventions, these questions are freestyled. I want to make that noted. These questions are freestyle. That charisma is fucking natural. That banter is fucking natural. I'm not talking to him before the camera like, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do... No, I just go.
I feel like that's every other podcaster.
Catherine has seen it. Warner has seen it to a certain extent. I just go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a lot of times that we do interviews, we'll have some planned questions. I'll maybe ask 2 of my planned questions. Maybe.
Go run up our Janai Kai interview.
Yes, please.
Because that was mostly freestyle.
Yeah. I used, in the Janai Kai interview, I used 3. We had like 8 apiece, didn't we?
Yeah, but most of it was piggybacking off of what she said.
That's what I'm saying. I had like 3 that I used.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Mr. Mayhem says Sean Ross only wrestles women. What does that tell you? Elise says she enjoyed the interview. Thank you, Elise. I appreciate that. But much love to everybody in the building, man. It's enough time spent. It's time to light the fuse. Bring the boom.
Dynamite.
Let's get into it, y'all. Oh, boy. MJF. Sir. Pause in advance.
Pause.
You needed to come out strong here. You did. You could not afford anything less than a triple-double performance on that mic. And what bugs me about this is he put up a triple-double at Double or Nothing and came out here tonight and put up a damn single-double. He said in his promo at Double or Nothing, he's done with the hokey shit. He doesn't care about the devil mask no more. He's not doing stupid segments and kangaroo kicks. And MJF proceeded to come out there and be cornier than he's ever been. I did not like his version of a Scorched Earth promo because all it was outdated playground insults that we've heard him say a million times. He even does the thing where he leans on the rope and looks out to the camera again. See, we pay attention to the details. It's not even worth going through the subject matter. You know why? Because the subject matter was hollow. It's like going to take a drink of your favorite soda to figure out the can is empty. It was not good. Like, guys, it was not good. Some of y'all are huge fans of MJF, and I understand that. I understand. But this felt empty. And by the way, guys, can we get 10 more schmackaroos on the Cash App? Just 10 more. Oh, and Matthew Sheldon came through with a $30 donation. Let's go to church real quick. Let's take a quick break. Let's go to church. Hold on. We're going to do something real quick. Hold on. Which one do I want to do?
The anointing?
Nah. I feel like hallelujah. feel the Holy Ghost, you just got to let it out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know, the Holy Ghost will take you over. Take you over. All right? But as I was saying, guys, this was empty. It was hollow. It was repetitive. It was redundant. The only thing he did was swap the names of the people he's calling out. The Okada diss, trash.
Trash.
The Swerve diss, trash.
Trash.
The fucking Team AEW diss,
Trash.
the Will Ospreay diss.
Trash. Trash. Trash.
It wasn't good. But something that was good. Rush.
Fucking Rush.
Roosh. Okay. So
Rush.
he comes out there and he rooshes everybody.
Rush.
Well, he rooshed them. You weren't watching.
Rush.
Well, apparently we weren't watching the same feed, guys. I'm sorry. Werner was watching the Latino feed. I was watching the feed in the United States of America, and in the United States of America, it's Roosh. Okay?
It's Rush.
God bless you. So he says, like, these stupid, filthy, ugly Americans, and I said, oh no. Are we doing the decades old Vince McMahon evil foreign heel gimmick?
Of course.
I said no, Tony, no.
No.
I said no. That should have died. Like, why are we still doing this? They've even moved Gunther away from that. Like, it's a dead fucking gimmick. The evil foreigner that insults Americans, it's dead. The dude's been in the country damn near his whole life. Adult life. Like, he didn't just cross the border fucking yesterday. Like, it just, God damn it. Then he was talking shit, and I could barely understand him. I'm not going to lie. That's probably the only real thing that MJF said. And, of course, we got another Tommy Hitman Hearns again. Lord. Then he hypes up. MJF hypes up Roosh, American feed. Hypes up Roosh.
Fucking Rush.
Gesundheit. And MJF drops his catchphrase on Roosh in Spanish. I speak a little Spanish. Roosh is the ring. They get into a brawl, and eventually they get separated. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm talking in this cadence, it's because why the moment MJF comes back, it immediately felt like the promos on this show got worse. Like, that can't be a coincidence. It just can't be. And we're going to talk about it. But I feel like MJF set a really bad tone for promos on this fucking show. And I don't know if it's an accurate number. We haven't seen it reported by any credible sources. But if he's a $15 million a year man, dude, you got to do a little bit better than that on the mic, my guy. That shit was Kevin Bacon. It was hollow, man. That shit was hollow. I was listening to it. I'm just like, oh, God, how many times can we fucking hear this? How many times can we hear these fucking late 90s fucking insults? All that money he makes, he can't afford a gym membership. Like, dude, no.
No, 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 no.
The shit was weak. Hell, the only thing I can hype up is at least Roosh had some fucking conviction. MJF is starting to get into Miz territories with me where it's like, dude, why are you screaming? Why are you forcing conviction? What you did at Double or Nothing was perfect. And then you came out on Dynamite and went right back to being MJF. Give your thoughts on this promo,
man. You know, I think for weeks now we've been hearing this tagline with AEW, "We're the best wrestle," right?
Yes.
Okay. This show didn't start with that. It started with a below average promo from a below average promo guy.
That's being
which
nice.
I've been saying for many years now. And worse, and now he's getting paid God tier money to be God tier on the mic, and he just falls flat. And he'll fall flat next week, and he'll fall flat the week after, and so on and so forth. It's fucking terrible. He is the Miz of AEW. And that's sad. That's all we have. That's the best promo, allegedly, in AEW is Miz Light.
People give Dax Harwood shit for cutting one promo, and he does. My daughter. I have a family, my daughter. But when is MJF going to get called out for cutting pretty much the same promo?
Because he has WWE fans behind him.
That's what made the Double or Nothing promo so special. It wasn't a MJF promo. Like every now and again, he'll have these flashes where you go, if he could do that, look out. Like year one AEW MJF on the mic, no complaints. Because he was just having mic duels with his opponents and just flat out beating them in year one. But here we are in year 5, and it's like the dude cannot cut another promo.
Because he's lazy.
Like the
Let's be real. He is lazy.
Somebody needs to tell MJF, the frat boy whose dad bought the naming rights for the frat house kid, promos need to fucking stop. It needs to stop. Because that's what he acts like. My dad's name is on this building. I could take this whole fraternity down with me if I want to. That's what he talks like. Which makes him unable to get over as a babyface or a heel. You just don't even want to see him at all.
Mm-hmm.
And also another thing I want to bring up. And again, we're going to talk about as we go through the show. Another thing I want to bring up. I do not like these numbers, bro. I don't
like them either.
Another thing I want to bring up. Real quick. Just stay with me, y'all. Shouldn't have to say that, but here we are. Stay with me, though. Another coincidence. Because it could just be a coincidence. MJF shows up. And in my opinion, the worst Dynamite of the year.
Yeah.
Somebody make that make sense to me. And we're going to talk about somebody else on this show that addition by subtraction is the first thing that pops into my head. Let's keep going. Catherine said it has to be a New York thing, the yelling thing. Well done said this is a WWE promo segment.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. And Fernando, that's actually an insightful comment, so I'm going to read that. That's actually insightful. Salute to you for that comment, Fernando. That's a good comment. He said EC3 did this gimmick 10 years ago, and look at him now. Beware, MJF. That is so fucking accurate, it's not even funny. I would even venture to say EC3 did it better.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
I would even venture to say EC3 did it better. Like if AEW existed when EC3 was doing MJF's current gimmick, EC3 would have taken the gimmick and went way further with it. That is accurate. What Fernando just said is accurate. Now, I love when y'all actually put insightful comments because that's stuff that we can talk about. I love when people put insightful comments. Fernando, you get kudos for that. That was something that nobody seems to be thinking about. And fortune favors the bold, guys. If it's an opinion or a take that you have that you think would play into what we're saying, put it in the comment section. We don't move that fast on the show to where if you put an insightful or you type out an insightful comment, we just won't see it. Because I'm not trying to be a smartass when I say, look at the engagement right now. Trust me, we'll see the comment. I'm not trying to be a smartass when I say that, but again, got to be self-aware to a certain extent. Just saying. All right, let's keep it rolling, y'all. A Roderick Strong hype reel follows. Next up, we get Jay Lethal versus, God damn it. Jay Lethal versus Kyle O'Reilly versus Orange Cassidy versus Ray Phoenix. Look. When I heard Orange Cassidy's music hit, and it's rare when I feel like this with Dynamite, I wanted to change the channel until I was almost certain I knew this match was going to be over with. And that's not a good thing. You know why? Because even though Jay Lethal is like average personified, I respect Jay Lethal, I respect Ray Phoenix, and I respect Kyle O'Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
I am so tired of watching Orange Cassidy get nut hugged by fucking Tony Khan. I am so tired of it. I didn't like this fucking crowd popping for him tonight because that's justifying Tony Khan. Tony Khan was back there feeling vindicated. He was like, whoa, listen to that reaction. Even though Orange Cassidy hasn't gotten a reaction like that in months.
So he's safe for another 6 months at least.
Basically. I got so mad when I heard this crowd pop for him and I saw them stand up. I said, no. Now Tony Khan is backstage going, see, guys, this is why I push him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just know it. And it's somebody to sit next to Tony Khan and Gorilla just shaking their head like, fuck. Because they've probably been in his ear the last few months telling Tony Khan to cool off on him. And Tony Khan probably heard that reaction tonight and was like, see? I told you he was over. Colorado, y'all got to hold this L for that one.
Yep.
Y'all were very WWE-esque tonight. Y'all were just popping for anything. WWE crowds pop for literally anything. This crowd in Colorado tonight was popping for anything. A can of Mountain Dew could have fell from the rafters and they would have fucking lost their minds.
Beach ball could have shown up.
Catherine, that's an insightful comment. I like that one. Said, well, the crowd was probably hot. Probably. Catherine said nut hug. That's a new. He does. Like Tony Khan nut hugs Orange Cassidy, and Orange Cassidy is damn near. Isn't he older than Tony Khan?
Yeah.
You nut hugging a motherfucker that's older than you, dude. Like, oh, Jesus be offense, Jesus be offense. But okay. What I said when I saw this match, I was like, Tony Khan, you better not. And it's sad that you have to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty insightful. Catherine said Alex the Hype Man was on just for Werner. Yeah, absolutely.
That's not an insightful comment.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not. It's a waste of fucking space taking up a paycheck.
Werner did a movie with Eddie Griffin and Alex the Hype Man, and it's called Mayo Babble. That's a true story.
That's not a true story.
So, guys, go run up the number on Werner's movie with Eddie Griffin and Alex the Hype Man called Mayo Babble. It is only on Tubi. Okay? But, guys, support the movie. Drop hashtag Mayo Babble in the comment section. Let's do it. Go ahead. Mayo Babble.
No. Again, gone. Needs to be gone.
Damn.
Wasting a roster spot. Same with Orange Cassidy. Wasting a roster spot. Even though Jay Lethal I respect as well, should not have been in that fucking match.
No.
At all.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got the updated name. A Night at the Mayo Babble. My bad. Sorry. Then the sequel is coming out called The Dark Mayo Rises. So, Werner, I'm going to be supporting all your movies, man. Let me know when the red carpet event is. I'm there, bro. I am there. Dark Mayo Rises is going to be good. I've heard some good things. I have heard some good things. All right, Moda said, and all they talked about during this match was Orange Cassidy and his hurt arm. Like, oh, God.
Because, again, he's John Cena.
Yes.
Orange Cena strikes again.
Wait, and what makes that funny is, yes, Mo Dutch, I agree. Say, Kyle and Ray Phoenix are coming back from real injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But Tony Khan did the right thing here. I can't fault him because he did the right thing here. He had Ray Phoenix pick up the pinfall with a small package on Jay Lethal, becoming the number one contender to the international title. And we're getting that next week on Dynamite versus Will Ospreay. That match, I'm putting in my cheat code now.
Yeah, that's going to be balls to the wall.
I'm putting in my cheat code now. I don't even need to see it. Cheat code is in. But there were spots in this match I did like. I mean, Ray Phoenix was working his ass off. Pause. Kyle O'Reilly, I don't know, he kind of seemed off it a little bit tonight. He might just probably be tired. And Jay Lethal did all right, but Ray Phoenix was the MVP of this match, if I'm being honest. And, of course, we had to center Orange Cassidy because post-match, Trent Beretta comes to the ring to start shit with Orange Cassidy again. And Orange Cassidy gets back on his feet and in the ring. And Chris Statlander appears and backs off Orange Cassidy, begging him to stop. Then she knocks the shit out of him. And then Willow.
So freaking adorable.
Makes the save. There you have it. Maria said, why does Tony like using Lethal so much?
Because he has a picture of him with the fucking donkey. Just like fucking Jeff Jarrett.
And I think Tony Khan even said himself, he's a self-admitted Ring of Honor mark.
Then put him in fucking Ring of Honor.
You would
Don't
think
put
that,
him on
right?
AEW.
You would think that, right? Oh yeah, the Rotten Tomato score for Mayo Babble Rises. Well, no, Dark Mayo Rises. You messed it up. But yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, they're good. I've seen the early reviews. Rhea said, "I love how Tony books Phoenix. He wins quite a bit. Maybe on this comeback, yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Phoenix was taking way too many losses he shouldn't have even been taking before his injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't agree with that 100%. Yeah, Catherine said I was happy with anyone winning but Orange Cassidy. Like, that sounds good, but that almost takes away from the fact that Orange Cassidy shouldn't have been in this match at all. Like, he just shouldn't have been in the match, period. See, that's what Tony wants you to say. He wants you to say, I still enjoyed it because the other people in the match were good.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could twist that and remix it and say, well, Orange Cassidy was in that match. Yeah. So no. Orange Cassidy just didn't need to be in this match. This is a spot that could have went to somebody who actually needed it. Like Isaiah Cassidy had that great performance against who did he wrestle? Fuck, on Rampage. Who did he wrestle on Rampage?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Why am I blanking?
Fuck.
Wasn't
that
Phoenix?
Penta?
Or was it Penta? Yeah, it was one of the two.
Yeah.
Who was it? Y'all help us out.
I think it was Penta.
He had that amazing match. Why not put him there? I don't understand that. I will never understand the logic behind Tony Khan's booking of Orange Cassidy. I will never understand it. I don't want to see that. And you know the only reason why it's happening, Catherine, is because Willow is hot right now.
Yep. Anything that's hot gets tethered to Orange Cassidy.
Just like anything that was hot got tethered to Cena. It's the same type of booking. If your favorite wrestler was getting huge pops on Monday Night Raw, you could almost expect within 2 months of they push to hear, like it never failed. That's how this Orange Cassidy shit is.
All he's missing is hustle, loyalty, and bullshit t-shirts.
Rhea said Phoenix beat Moxley for the title in a match that only he won because Moxley got concussed out of his fucking mind.
Right. And then lost it the next week to who? Oh.
Yeah, Maria, you kind of showed the true colors there. But I don't want to see Willow get tethered to Orange Cassidy, but unfortunately, Tony Khan can't help him fuck himself.
Nope.
And that's the only way Trent is going to pick up a win over Orange Cassidy, apparently. And you know Orange Cassidy is going to get a win right back. It's just like Cena.
Yep.
If Cena lost one match in a feud, you better believe he's going to win the next 3.
The fact that he doesn't have 200 wins by now surprises me.
Like I'm telling you guys, I know how this go. I've seen this played out a million times. Trent is going to pick up one win, and it's going to be a fluke win with a whole bunch of main roster fuckery, and they're going to bring up the injury. And then Orange Cassidy is going to beat him 2 times in a row.
Like the injury never happened.
Yeah. But salute to everybody who is in here, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Hit the Cash App, Streamlabs link, Super Chats, and Super Stickers. But most importantly, man, again, the likes are important for the algorithm. So hit that damn like button. Hit that share button. Hit that retweet. Where we at on Twitter, guys? Damn, motherfuckers blowing me up. Hold on. All right. I swear, it's like people be like, I'm going to wait until this motherfucker is live.
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for the day where Tony blows you up and says, well, don't make fun of my Orange Cassidy.
Werner.
Huh.
I wish Tony Khan would hit my cellular device telling me not to make fun of Orange Cassidy. I will say this man is 3 years away from qualifying for an AARP card. Get the fuck off my phone. This dude has a fucking Saved by the Bell gimmick. This is what happens. We've said this, but I'm going to put a new twist on it. This is what happens when indie gimmicks don't get told they're indie gimmicks. You could tell there was nobody along the lines of Orange Cassidy's ascension through the indies to tell him, you know this got a shelf life, right? No, it's like no one told him that. It's like Orange Cassidy has been able to avoid all criticism And it got him all the way to AEW. And now it's too late. Because now everybody's signal boosting him, running out there going, oh my God, he's so great. When he's a good worker when he tries. Who do those same fucking sayings? What does that sound like? Who did they used to say that about too?
John Cena.
Yes. Oh, when John Cena turns it on. They were saying that about a person who bumps on his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Let me say that again. They were saying that about a wrestler who bumps on their fucking ass. Man, I've been said that. Like, much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all staying with me. But like, I've been said he a fake ass Zach Morris for fucking Saved by the Bell. I've been said that. Well, I mean, that was Hogan's game. Who do you think Cena learned from? That was Hogan's game. If Hogan had to lose, you better believe he was getting that motherfucking win back.
By the way, Orange Cassidy has 153 wins.
How old is this
42
fucker now?
losses.
Hold on. How old is this fucker now?
Hold on.
Oh, we hit 202. That's what I'm talking about. 202 over there on Twitter, man. Much love. I wish I
could hit 40.
You said what?
Just hit 40.
Wow. I wish I could project more, guys. My voice is going, so I can't project and be as, the way I want to be. And even if I want it to be, y'all got to get this engagement up if y'all want us to be like that from here on out, especially with WWE shows. Rhea said, I'm not defending Orange. Okay, let me teach you something about psychology. Whenever a person says, I'm not defending something, 8 times out of 10, they're doing exactly that. So I'm going to read the rest of it, but I want you to know that. When someone immediately says, I'm not defending something, instead of just saying what they were going to say, they say, well, I'm not defending it. They're defending it. The same way how 10 times out of 10, when somebody says no offense, but it's about to be all offense. So yeah, but Maria said, I'm not defending Orange, which you are, but RVD never had to change his gimmick from the indies to the big time. Are you fucking serious?
Oh my God.
Are we really comparing prime RVD to 40-year-old Orange Cassidy? Werner.
Yes, sir.
Are we comparing prime RVD to a 40-year-old
Well, I'm not, and I know
Orange
you're
Cassidy?
not, but Maria is.
RVD had more talent in the shoestrings of his wrestling boot than Orange Cassidy has in his fucking jeggings. Are we being serious?
Not to mention, I don't think Orange Cassidy would ever get a pop like RVD did when he won the title at Hammerstein Ballroom at ECW One Night Stand.
I think if that type of fan came back, like that ECW One Night Stand 05 type of crowd came back, I think Orange Cassidy would get booed out the fucking building.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly think Orange Cassidy would get booed out the fucking building.
This is boring chants or bullshit chants.
This is stupid.
Yep, that too.
Like, I really feel like a prime ECW crowd would have torn Orange Cassidy to fucking shreds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, only in this weirdo, lame, corny TikTok era we live in can something like that get fucking over.
And stay over as long as it has.
I promise to God, y'all, you want to talk about the only thing that I agree with Jim Cornette on is his takes on Orange Cassidy. That's literally it. That's literally it. Other than that, he's a fucking dickhead. He could go fuck himself. He's a racist dickhead, fake liberal dickhead. But like, real talk, y'all. Like, real talk. That's the only thing Jim Cornette has ever said that I'm like, motherfuckers got a point. The only thing. And guys, I'm going to teach y'all something real quick because Matthew Shelton proved this to be true. Y'all know the Streamlabs link works even when we're not on air, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that don't work when we're not on air is Super Chats. The Cash App still works when we're not on air. So if you want to support your content creators, you can do it when the show's not on. We'll still shout you out. We've done it for Matthew Shelton. We will still shout you out. Show the necessary support. If you haven't hit the like button on the stream yet, do it now. If you haven't shared it yet, take the time to share it. If you're on Facebook, share it to wrestling groups that you dick ride.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't rocket science, y'all. This ain't rocket science.
And you can do it right from YouTube because there's a share button.
So excuses, don't want to hear them. All right, let me see what we got. Let me see if this does it. Nope, that don't do shit. I would have thought that would have did something. God damn it, it just blocks it. Okay. Well, fuck it. I tried. Okay. But we got over 200 people watching us live on Twitter. We appreciate all of the support. Thank you so much to all of the Twitter people. Y'all been rocking this shit out heavy over there on that platform. YouTube, y'all janky as fuck. Facebook, y'all been janky as fuck. Step y'all game up. Let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait, no, we're not there yet. Oh, yes, we are. God damn it. Okay. Chris Jericho arrives at the arena and obnoxiously offers the driver tips before admonishing the cameraman for not holding the camera straight enough. And guys, when the camera got moved, you saw fucking cue cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's some year one AEW shit right there. Listen to me. Jericho, this is losing steam fast. Because, guys, this ain't skipping ahead. I'm not saying what happened in each segment. I'm just telling you what happened. Guys, we got 3 more of these, if I'm not mistaken.
I think 4.
I said 3. This was the first one.
Oh, okay.
This, I can't, like, it was like Tony Khan was on a mission to kill the steam that this gimmick had. It seems like he was on a mission to do that the moment he added Brian Keith to it.
Yep. The titty sucker himself.
But let's move on. I want to pick up the pace. Back from commercial, Willow is interviewed backstage. She faces facts and admits she lost. And Mercedes Moné is the AEW TBS champion, but they have a score to settle after the pin she got. She doesn't trust Stokely as far as she could throw him, which is further than you think. And Chris Statlander betrayed her trust. She always says she's driven by her smile, but after being stabbed in the back, you don't know how dangerous she can be. Orange Cassidy, oh, God, fucking damn it. Orange Cassidy rolls up with a lazy fist bump to say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this low, because, again, my voice is going. Give me a fucking knife.
Orange Cassidy didn't need to be there. Period. Will cut a good promo. It was short, sweet, and to the fucking point. Move on to the next segment.
And
you
her
did
first
not need
promo
Orange.
since Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Why are you inserting Orange Cassidy here? Y'all do all these exclusive videos. You couldn't just put that in one of y'all little exclusive videos or something? No, Mo Dunch, it was working, but now Tony Khan is running it into the ground. He's pulling events. He's running it into the fucking ground. And I ain't calling him that weak ass shit. It's Brian Keith. It's Pootie Tang. Matthew said it. Orange and Jericho should never have been 100 miles near the product tonight at all. Look, We got more. Are you being funny or are you being serious? Marvin Johnson said because Orange is the most over wrestler in AEW in all caps. Are you being funny or are you being serious? I'm like, dead serious question. Because that's cap. You'd be lying. If you're serious, you'd be lying. Right now, Swerve is the most over wrestler in AEW.
Followed by Will Ospreay.
And Fernando said he's got to be joking. Yeah, he has to be. White Shadow said Big Bill bouncing around in AEW a lot, huh? Pause, by the way. Let's pause that. We're just going to pause that. Let's keep going before somebody else says something else. Next up, we got Brian Cage versus Mark Briscoe in an AEW TNT Championship qualifying match for the ladder match at Forbidden Door. Tony, I need you to do something, my man. All that money you got, I need you to go find the best therapist that money can buy and sit down and talk about the issues you faced being bullied in high school by people that look like Brian Cage. I'm so serious.
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
Mark
Briscoe should not have been in them.
I'm dead ass. I'm like mad serious. Tony, you need to seek therapy, bro. You have something against men that are bigger than fucking Orange Cassidy for some reason. And it appears you live vicariously through Orange Cassidy. This got to stop, man. This got to stop. Mark Briscoe picked up the win with the Froggy Bow in a match that it was okay. It was a decent match. But why is Brian Cage losing to Mark Briscoe? And you know what you want to know what I think the rationale is going to be? Well, you guys need to understand, Mark Briscoe is a Ring of Honor TV champ. I can't have all my champions losing. That's what the rationale is going to be. When some interviewer finally chokes up the balls, pause, to ask him that question, that's what he's going to say. This is a joke. What do you have against men that look like they actually go to a gym? That's what it is. Like, you have something against men that look like they work out. Brian Cage needed this win. And you fucked him. Warren, give your thoughts. I feel like I was finna yell. Let me go ahead. Give your thoughts.
I'm sick of this bullshit. You know what? Honestly, if I'm Brian Cage, Wardlow, who else? Keith Lee, anybody that is the size to where Tony feels that he's in fear of his life at a wrestling show should go ask for their goddamn release and go to WWE. I'm sick of this shit. I really am. This should not be happening at all.
No.
This should have been a squash match.
Bro.
Period.
I gotta stop you. I literally was saying that once the match got to like the 4-minute point. I was like, why is this still going? I swear to God, I said it out loud. I was like, why is this match still fucking going? This should have been a squash. Continue.
I don't give a flying fuck what championship he holds. I know it's the world title right now in Ring of Honor. Keep him in fucking Ring of Honor.
I thought it was the TV title. My bad.
No, it's the world title. He beat Eddie Bumston.
I forgot all about that shit. Because Eddie Bumston is involved. Eddie Burger Kingston is involved.
Yeah. Anyways, Miro's another one. Needs to leave. Go back to WWE, go to TNA, something. Because Tony has some underlying mental issue to where this has to happen every time. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm really am. I'm sick. You know what? I love flips and all that. I love what Will does. I love what Swerve does. But every once in a while, I want to see 200-300 pounders beat the shit out of each other.
Man. And if it was more common, we wouldn't hear that stupid fucking meat chant.
It's just like boxing. Everybody wants to see the two big 200 and what's the highest weight limit? 250? 275?
I mean, heavyweight could go anywhere from, if I'm not mistaken, 230 up to 300.
Okay, so
the heavyweight range is pretty wide.
Yeah. So again, 200-300 pounders fighting. Same with MMA. Everybody wants to see the two big guys fight. But not in AEW. We can't have that. No, we got to have the little guys all the time. And we have to have Orange Cassidy be the most winningest person of all fucking time for the first 5 years of AEW.
When he should have been released after year one.
Exactly. He should have been released after the fucking Pac match. Oh, yeah, try. No one gives a flying fuck.
Tony, I'm going to say it again. All that money, go get you a therapist, sit down, talk with that therapist about whatever man that looked like Brian Cage stuffed you in a locker in high school so you can get past whatever it is that's keeping you from pushing men that look like they work out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You are hurting your fucking product, bro. And it's something I want to get to at the end of this stream because I still want to get through the show. It's something I want to get to at the end of this stream. I said at the beginning, but I need to get on it a little further. Tony, it got to stop, man. And I could see, and Werner, I would be able to see him not pushing Brian Cage. Brian Cage was just an ultimate warrior, meathead wrestler, can't wrestle, no in-ring cardio, no nothing. But Brian Cage is he's a fucking machine.
Name me any other guy Brian Cage's size that can do a Spanish fly.
Oh, yeah, I'll wait for that one.
Yeah, I'll wait.
I'll wait for that one. That's what made Lucha Underground so fucking successful. You had a blend of sizes and styles wrestling each other.
Same with WWE in the Attitude Era. WCW?
Yeah.
You get it in TNA. I'm sure it happens in Ring of Honor. Not Ring of Honor. In the NWA.
Maria said something that I want to address real quick. She said, keep AEW and Ring of Honor apart. If Tony Khan doesn't, which I think this is going to come back to bite him in the ass. Him turning down that CW deal for Ring of Honor was fucking stupid.
It was fucking stupid.
That was stupid as shit. Like, Tony, look, I'm not in charge of your business, but if I was one of your right-hand men, I would have told you that was dumb. That was dumb. You're overvaluing Ring of Honor. But I think if Ring of Honor doesn't have a TV deal by the end of this year, they're going to merge everything. I think if both, matter of fact, I'm going to go further. I think if both AEW and Ring of Honor don't have TV deals before this year is out, you're going to see the TNT and TBS title disappear real fast. They're going to merge all the belts, and I think Ring of Honor is going to dissolve again.
Yeah.
Tony made a very, very dumb mistake.
Because, and what you said earlier, Tony's a Ring of Honor mark. So he probably overvalues them way too fucking much. And CW's like, well, sorry, we're not going to give you that much.
And then NXT stepped in and took it.
Yep.
He should have took that deal. I do not know. Like, even if you didn't like the time slot they were offering or the money they were offering, just to get Ring of Honor on broadcast television was a win. Why would you turn down an additional stream of income? See, I bet if you would have took that Ring of Honor TV deal and got that money, you'd still have Pyro right now.
Yep.
I don't think I'm smarter than you, bro. I just know my business. I'm a business owner myself, Tony Khan. I just know business. And in business, you don't turn down good money. especially for something you bought pennies on the dollar. If somebody sold me an autographed Michael Jordan jersey and they were like, yeah, I'll sell it to you for $100, I'd be like, yoink. You know why? Because when I go to resell that motherfucker, I'm going to get 10 times that.
Yeah.
When I go give that to an auction house, I'm going to get 10 times that. You don't turn down good money when you have an opportunity. That's just stupid. And the fact that it was on the table, like, they didn't say it was reported that they just had conversations. Like, no, they said it was on the table. Like, the CW approached Tony Khan aggressively. Trying to hammer out a deal. And funny enough, that happened at Full Gear. I was there. So the same night that Full Gear happened, I was there when he turned down whatever offer they had. I was in the building. What were you thinking, bro? Because if you don't have a TV deal by November for either one of those products, you in some trouble, dog. And we gonna continue talking about this after we get through the show. Y'all giving insightful comments finally, so I'm commenting to them. Arthur Marshall said, I've seen Brian Cage do the 619 and F5. Yeah, he could do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him do a Phoenix splash one time. A man his size should not be able to do a fucking Phoenix splash.
But yeah, here we are, getting jobbed out to Mark fucking Briscoe.
A guy who's been a tag team specialist his entire fucking career.
Yeah.
That'd be like if fucking Tama Tonga WWE just had Tama Tonga go over Gunther.
Oh.
I wouldn't be shocked if they did something like that, but like, still, that'd be like if they did that. Yeah, Tony Khan had White Shadow. Tony Khan has had some stuff on the table and has turned it down because I think he's overvaluing his assets. And that's a dangerous thing to do in business.
Yep.
Because you could end up left holding the bag. Now don't nobody want your shit. Now your shit cold product. You need to strike while the fucking iron is hot.
And then you'll have AEW and Ring of Honor behind a paywall on an app. And then no one will be watching.
He's not thinking right now, bro.
No, he's not.
On that business end, he is not thinking, bro. All right, Jack Perry cuts a promo at the TV screen backstage about how he's already proven nobody will sacrifice as much as he will. And he's proven he won't be stopped. In one way or the other, he is the next TNT champion. Okay. Samoa Joe and Hooker interview backstage, and Tony Nese, Ari Daivari, and Mark Sterling roll up. And Tony taunts Hook about his physique. Joe holds him back and says dogs like them don't talk to killers like them unless they think they're going to get away with it, and they'll handle it on their time. I thought this Samoa Joe being Hook's mentor thing had potential, but you could see the Samoa Joe building him up to take him down thing coming a mile away.
Yep.
Samoa Joe is AEW's Big Show. Y'all remember how many times Big Show used to go face, heel, face, heel, face, heel, face, heel? That's Samoa Joe. Hold on, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. Hold on. Yeah, I moved. But that's Samoa Joe at this rate. We know what's gonna happen. He's gonna build him up. It's gonna be the student out-duels the fucking master dynamic. Like, it's so predictable. I wish Tony Khan would get away from this because it's so predictable, and AEW typically isn't that predictable.
No.
But any thoughts on the Jack Perry promo or the Samoa Joe and Hook promo?
It's there. It's filler. That's all this shit was filler.
Not even good filler either.
No.
Like, at least if you're going to have filler, let it be something that passes the time in an entertaining way.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe and Hook promos, that's not going to get it done.
No.
And then you made Hook look like a fucking dweeb. Because when Samoa Joe's holding him, it looks like he's holding back a fucking 10-year-old. Let me at him. He looked like fucking Scrappy Doo. All right, man. Let's keep this ball rolling, y'all. Back for commercial, the Learning Tree roll up on 2.0 backstage. So, guys, that is Chris Jericho segment number 2.
Yeah.
Y'all keeping track? And I emphasize number 2 because it was just as shitty. He gives parenting tips to Angelo Parker. And Brian Keith tells Angelo Parker to make sure the baby respects Chris Jericho.
No.
What are we doing?
Now you know how I feel when we doing WWE shows. What are we doing? What are we
What
doing?
are we doing here? This whole thing is leading to nowhere. This does not have an end to it.
Oh boy.
I mean, the last 2 segments were filler. This was even worse filler.
If this was the nugget that drops out of your motherfucking asshole when you taking a shit, this segment was like the full turd dropping. Like the first filler segments, it was like bloom. And then this segment was just like bloom, 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 bloom. Like it was just, oh God. And just when you thought this couldn't get any worse, the Acclaimed make their entrance. And the Young Bucks cut Max Caster's mic and cites the handbook for disparaging the EVPs, and their segment is cut and they have to get out now. This was the point of the show where the show actually started to turn around just a little bit. Like after this, it felt like the show slowly but surely started to turn around. So indirectly, the Young Bucks saved this show. It was going in the shitter. I swear. Almost everything after that segment, it was like, okay, back on track. Everything that happened before this segment was like that 2023 AEW shit that they were trying when they were trying to be like WWE. When we was getting kangaroo fucking kicks and Adam Cole and MJF fucking at Chuck E. Cheese and shit. This was the turnaround point of the show. Renee Paquette interviews Swerve Strickland backstage. He says Roderick Strong talks about climbing mountains. And he says, well, he's dealing with the mountain. And he's going to bury him under it. He says the next time Team AEW gets assembled, don't forget the AEW World Champion, which in kayfabe and in real life makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
He said because this is his house. We get a video package for Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Vaquer. That's going to be fire. And it is announced that it is title for title. So it looks like Mercedes is getting that strong belt back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was the end game anyway. But, you know.
Yeah.
Next up, Blackpool Combat Club going against CMLL. Okay, if your ass would have said MML. And it consisted of, I'm going to fuck these names up. Damn it. Esfinge, Magnus, Rugido, and Volador Jr. I did good. Okay, there we go. I got it. Cheat code. Cheat code, cheat code, cheat code. I feel like this genuinely woke the crowd up. Because before this, the crowd was just popping for anything.
Yep, I agree with that.
This was the one that like the crowd was like, oh, now we can cheer about something. Instead of just cheering because we're here, which is what WWE fans do. They just literally cheer because they're there. They're not even enjoying anything. You said what?
I feel like we're going to have a 6-man tag of this at Forbidden Door.
I'm fine with that. And I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. Wheeler Yuta was the MVP of this match.
Yeah, he was. He went balls to the wall.
Got your bitch ass. No, he fucking killed it. He fucking killed it. Wheeler Yuta went crazy in this fucking match. And I'm glad to see him pick up the win with the seatbelt pin on Rugido. This was a good match, y'all. It was a cheat code. I got to give it to him. I didn't expect it to... Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Especially for it being a 4-person, like an 8-man tag. Because normally when you get higher up in those tag numbers, it becomes a demolition derby and a lot of people can get lost.
But what I was going to say is I didn't expect it to have as much chaos as it had.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like an Anarchy in the Arena match, just without the weapons. And you know what I liked about this too? They kept fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was only like one point during the match where they actually traditionally lined up on the apron. Am I lying?
Nope.
It was like one point in the match where they finally got on the apron. But like for the most part, they kept fighting each other. That's what if you are going to do an 8-man tag, I want to see every 8-man tag booked like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's faction against faction. Let everybody just be fighting on the fucking outside pretty much the whole match. I thought Bryan Danielson got hurt at a point in this match because he went to go run the ropes and he just kind of fell. But he's such a fucking gangster in that ring that he thought, oh, I could set this up for a 619. And salute to whoever it was to hit the 619 on him because that was good improv. That was
it was.
Because Bryan Danielson tagged out immediately after that. I think they did like one more sequence and then Bryan Danielson tagged out. That was such good improvisation. That's what happens when you have people that are talented enough to call it in the fucking ring.
Facts.
That was so good. So I hope Bryan Danielson is all right. But yeah, he went to go run the ropes and it looked like he just collapsed. I don't know if he got his bell rung or what have you, but yeah, he looked out of it. Like even when they put the camera on his face, it looked like he was trying to figure out where the fuck he was.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he's all right. But yeah, cheat code of a match, man. Give your thoughts on the match.
I thought this was a fantastic match. Again, Wheeler Yuta, after being gone for 4 or 5 months, just was full of piss and vinegar and went to town. I enjoyed this match thoroughly.
When are we going to talk about something? How come all these people that come back from injury in WWE don't come out like a ball of fire, but everybody who gets injured in AEW comes back looking better than ever? I'm so curious. Like, does anybody else notice that? Like, I got a feeling Adam Copeland is going to come back in the shape of his fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's real intriguing to me. That it's almost like a performance center of theirs doesn't work.
Right.
Oh, you came back to life, motherfucker. Got your dumb ass. You ain't gonna wake up now, motherfucker. I hate gnats. Every now and again, I get a gnat in here, and it's just annoying. See, but I'm quick enough to where I could catch them, though. Let me see what we got. It says CMLL woke the crowd. They did. And it was a genuine wake up. It wasn't just, yay, we're here. It was like, oh, this is good. So let me see. Said it was put together well. I thought it was a very well structured match. That's why I think it's a cheat code in my mind. It was so well structured. And by the way, like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, hit the Cash App. Again, we just need 10 more schmackaroos on the Cash App. Nothing too crazy. Hit the Cash App.
I wonder who the producer was for this match.
I am too. I'm very curious. Because I did not expect this to be what it was.
Right.
I thought it was going to get a little sloppy. And I thought the luchadors were going to have to slow down for the American style.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like they were going at the pace that they wanted to go at.
Mm-hmm.
See what we got. Okay, I see you. Got the clips. Okay, all right, for sure. Salute to Matthew Shelton for the clips, man, but you got to stop putting that little ring of fire or whatever that is, that electric current around us, man. It's eye-catching at first, but, like, You know, use it for like one in every 6, 7 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
About 1 in every 6, 7 of them. But thank you for getting the clips up. All right, but hit that like button, y'all. 17 people in here on motherfucking YouTube. We can get this up to 15 likes. Just scroll down and hit that thumbs up. Not that fucking hard.
It's free.
Where we at on fucking Twitter, man? I ain't even look. Oh, wait. Last update was 237. Okay. Okay, over 250 people. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at over 257 people. Much love. Hold on, let me check something real quick. All right, for sure. Said probably Jerry Lynn. Well, you don't. We don't know. It's funny how that type of stuff. Whenever WWE has a passable match, we get news of who the producers were, who was backstage sipping coffee when it happened. But AEW has a great match. We don't hear shit about who the producers were. Ain't that weird?
That is weird.
That's just so strange to me. That's just so strange. Like, and if you do see it, it's only for like pay-per-view matches. Because I think the producer of Mercedes Moné versus Willow, it came out, and I was like, wow. Y'all can't do that for weekly television, but y'all can do that for WWE's shitty weekly television. That's cool. Okay.
Right.
Next up, we get a Daniel Garcia video package. God bless him for
Why?
But wait. God bless him for being able to come back to what he loves. Salute to that. I can't knock him for that. But dog, you still fucking are boring as watching paint dry under a Tennessee fucking sun. Like, dude, I you still bore me to absolute fucking tears. They could give you all the video packages in the world, dog. You are still boring, and you are still a one-trick pony. Dude, if you didn't have that fucking dance, you probably would be letting your contract lapse right now. Because I think you were the first person that Tony Khan has ever went to the media to say that I'm paying attention to him. He got to step it up.
Yep.
Dude, that dance saved your fucking bacon. I think if you didn't come up with that stupid fucking dance, you wouldn't even be in the company.
Which, by the way, no one would miss you.
Respectfully. All right, the Young Bucks refuse to meet with the Alamed over cutting their segment and send them packing. Who cares? Back for commercial, the Patriarchy meet with the Young Bucks backstage. Christian Cage wants another title shot to make up for getting screwed at Double or Nothing. Matt Jackson says if they had it their way, they'll hand belts to them. But when they tried to do that for Jack Perry last week, Christopher Daniels screwed it up. They're going to see what they can do, and they'll all continue scratching each other's backs. That was a nothing burger of a fucking promo.
Yeah, again, more filler that was just useless.
Dog, but the filler after that fucking Young Bucks cutting off the Elaine shit, that the filler was better. Because the filler before that was what the fuck?
Yeah.
Next up, we got Mariah May going against Saraya, and Tony Booty is on commentary for this one. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Not a full-out cheat code, but a mini cheat code. Saraya has wrestling in her fucking blood. And you can see it when she goes in that ring because her timing is impeccable. What she lacks in athleticism, that's kind of always been her thing. What she lacks in athleticism, she makes up for in timing, precision. Like something that Becky Lynch has never had. Like Becky Lynch lacks in athleticism, but makes up for it in nothing. Saraya losing a step in the ring, she makes up for it with her timing and her precision and knowing where the camera is, how to work the camera, how to utilize crowd work. These are things that you just know when you are raised in the business. So salute to Saraya. If nobody's going to give her fucking credit, I'll give her credit. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't mind her winning with her Scorpion Crossfire. I did not mind Mariah May tapping. I didn't. You can't have Mariah May be fucking unbeatable.
No, she's 11-5 now.
Yeah. I liked this.
Which I'm thinking, like, if she has a winning streak going, why not her for the TBS title at Wembley?
Dog. It puts Saraya in position. I was just finna say something similar. It puts Saraya in position to line up in the batter's box for some type of big opportunity. And Mariah May still looks fucking strong. Because she did a verbal tap. She still looks fucking strong. And Tony Booty is still doing what she's doing, and she can keep doing what she's doing because she's fucking great.
Yes.
But I like this match. It was a mini cheat code. It wasn't a full-out cheat code, but it was a mini one. In post-match, Tony Booty shucks her heels and slides into the ring. She busts her fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was planned or if she just bust her shit, but she bust her shit. She fell right on her fucking ass, and it was hilarious. It was hilarious. But Harley Cameron and Saraya beat Tony Booty and Mariah May down while Zach holds Luther back, and Mina Shirakawa makes the save, running down that damn ramp with them H-cup booties, bouncing like I'm playing the song.
Yep. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I know.
Mina Shirakawa. God damn, God damn.
I'm like, God damn, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch.
She come out there, obviously, to save Mariah May. And then she starts titty bumping with Tony Booty, who, poor lady, she don't got no boobies, but she got thighs and ass, though. That's okay. She should have turned around and started booty bumping her. That would have been funny.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
But she started titty bumping her, and then Mariah May just pulls them into her titties. This was for the fellas right here. And then
HLA.
You shouting out Eric Bischoff when you say that, by the way.
Yeah,
because that was every time you do that, I let you live, but I'm like, dude, that was an Eric Bischoff thing. I'm like, God damn it. I said one of these days I'm gonna have to break it to him. Today was the day, I guess. But Mina Shirakawa grabs Mariah May and just starts poking her titties against her face, and I'm just like, God is good.
Mm-hmm.
God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Loved it. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun. And they bickered. Obviously, they're women. They bickered.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guys, y'all keeping count? Third Chris Jericho segment of the night is up next, and they run into Private Party backstage. And Jericho advises them to change their name to Public Party. What are we in the fucking 4th grade?
Yes. At least with him.
But Isaiah Cassidy says, thanks, but no thanks, respectfully. Apparently he watches the show. And Brian Keith steps up to shout disrespect at the top of his lungs. And Big Bill holds him back, and Jericho invites them to TV time next week.
Try it.
I'll be skipping that.
Yep.
Back from commercial, Bryan Danielson cuts a promo. He talks about what a blessing it is to see a guy like Will to come back from 4 months off and get the big win. He talks about how he said 8 months ago he was only going to do another year, but with 4 months left, it hasn't been what he wanted it to be. He missed a chance to win the TNT title. He lost the Continental Classic. He lost to Okada, and he loses and loses and loses. The straw that broke the camel's back was losing in Anarchy in the Arena, and he was real down about it and talked to Will about how fired up he was to come back. He realized his year ain't over yet, and since the winner of the Owen is getting an all-in title match, he got fired up one more time. He said it might be his last shot, but it's his best shot, and he's going out on top. This is a great promo.
Fantastic promo.
And we are at the main event of the evening. Roderick Strong going to get Swerve Strickland for the AEW World title. Mini cheat code, not a full cheat code. This match wasn't a full cheat code. It was a mini one. It felt rushed. Something about it felt a little bit rushed. By the time the match started, it was 9 minutes left on the show cable-wise. Mm-hmm. So they had to run over. They had to do a, what is that shit called? I don't know why I'm blanking right now. Overrun. They had to do an overrun. It just felt rushed. It was still really good, but it just felt rushed. And Swerve maximizes his minutes. You got to give it to him. He maximizes his minutes because he still found a way to turn chicken shit to chicken salad. You got to give it to him here. Imagine being Swerve. And Tony Khan is explaining to you how you only have 12 minutes for your fucking match because we're giving Jericho 3 segments tonight. How would you feel?
Pissed.
Tony, you've been doing good with Swerve. Don't start fucking up now, bro. Please don't start fucking up now, bro. Hey, you've been doing so good. Don't start having him take a back seat. Please. And don't do some knee-jerk shit like you do with Orange Cassidy and put the belt on MJF for some fucking reason. Because I could see him doing that at some point later this year. Like, I could see Tony Khan calling the audible and having Will Ospreay pin MJF instead of pinning Swerve. Tony, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I know how much you and MJF are butt buddies in real life. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do some knee-jerk shit, please. But Swerve won by pinfall with the house call, retained the AEW World Championship. He's taking our advice because he's definitely making that house call more and more snug as the weeks go by.
Yep.
So salute to you, Swerve. Appreciate you. But give your thoughts on this match, and then let's go to ratings.
This is nothing against Swerve or Roddy because they put on a really good match. But Overrun should be saved for special moments, not random matches. Not to say that this isn't a random match because it's for the world title, but special moments should require a overrun. This did not require an overrun. 5 segments with Jericho was not needed at all. No. I don't care about someone doing talking to their friend. I don't care about the private party stuff. I don't care about the guy getting mashed potatoes. I don't care.
Wait, White Shadow 781 said one good thing about Garcia's mic work is getting a little better, but too bad he's more. His mic work is not getting better. He's fucking monotone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. White Shadow, imagine if instead of doing the show like how I'm doing it right now, talking like this, at this cadence, imagine if I was like, all right, guys, so let's talk about tonight's show. We got a few things that we want to discuss. And if you don't mind, give us your time. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. You click, you cut this shit off.
Let's
That's how
get
Daniel
into
Garcia fucking
the
talks.
News.
That's how Daniel Garcia talks, just with a New York accent.
Yeah.
That's how he talks. That's boring. And I'm sorry, in pro wrestling, at some point of a feud, you're going to have to cut a promo. And he cannot cut a promo. He's not good, like even a little bit. All right, y'all.
Japan can't save him.
No. This is going to be rough, but I got to do it. Because this is the worst Dynamite of the year for me. I'm giving tonight's Dynamite a 4.5. And honestly, I'm being very generous. I'm giving tonight's Dynamite a 4.5. This is the worst Dynamite of the year. It's sad because it seems like it's a common denominator. Jericho gets 3 segments on the show. MJF gets a long-winded fucking juvenile promo. And, looky there. The quality of the show dips. I don't think it's a conspiracy. Moment of the night, I'm going to go with, again, I'm going to give it to Saraya and Mariah May. Nobody expected that to be good. I love matches that surprise. So salute to those ladies. They went out there and they did their part. Go ahead.
I'm actually going to go 2.2. The whole MJF thing, Orange Cassidy still on my fucking screen. The fucking waste of space. Alex Abrahantes. Jericho of all things. This show was just bad. Bad. The only thing that really saved it was the main event. Saraya and Mariah May and the 8-man tag. But moment of the night, I'm going to give it to the ladies because they just been on a roll killing it.
Catherine said, rating 7, moment, Matt Taven on my screen. Stop simping.
Oh, God.
This show was not even close to a 7.
Gotcha, bitch.
And I told you, my rating was generous. I was going to go, coming into the show, I did have it at a 3. I'm being very generous. Matthew Sheldon said 5, and Swerve. 5 is probably the highest I could see somebody going. Marvin said, I'm giving it, we don't do stars, Marvin, you know that.
Yeah.
But you said moment of the night, Saraya and Mariah May match. Mr. Ma'am said moment of the night, Swerve with the grandma. Salute to the grandmas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mo Dunch with a 5 said moment of the night, Saraya and Mariah. And we got over 250 people watching us live right now. Well, technically I think with the numbers, probably about 270. Yeah, salute. I love to see that. I already gave my clear to air. Did you want to clear the air on anything before I get into this one thing?
No, I'm good, actually.
Let's do it. Okay. So I brought up something earlier in the stream at the very beginning. I said NXT got a great number.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a problem that Tony Khan has, and he doesn't even realize he's about to have it. And I want to make this as quick as possible. I'm going to drop a breadcrumb because we're going to revisit this on Friday. And Matthew Sheldon, you better be ready to step up Friday. You did say Friday, motherfucker. I'm going to drop a breadcrumb because we're gonna run this back on Friday. If AEW Dynamite loses out to NXT this week, somebody backstage at Tony Khan that is his right-hand man needs to grab him by his fucking collar and trigger that fucking PTSD he got and go, you are killing your show.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go against the grain. We need to do a counterculture show. I don't know what it's going to fucking take to get him to understand you have a way better casting crew than you did in year 1. You need to do the counterculture vibe. Fuck what Karens think. Fuck what the alphabet community think. Fuck what stop. Just go full fucking counterculture. Create a show that people have to talk about. Because right now, you're an alternative, but you're just that, an alternative. Something someone can just click on a Wednesday night if they want to see some wrestling. You need to leave people coming away from your shows, not just your pay-per-views, coming away from your weekly television, Collision included, saying, wow, didn't see that coming. And stop worrying about what Eric Bischoff is going to say about it. Stop worrying about what Bubba is going to say about it. Just do it. You got Mina Shirakawa in your fucking ring with 36 H-cup titties. Man, if you don't maximize that, you got Tony Booty who's willing to kiss another woman on screen. If you don't maximize that, you got Brian Cage who's a fucking monster. If you don't fucking maximize that, you have a TV 14 rating. If you don't fucking maximize that. And if you fear that your content on one show is just going to be too explicit or too much for a Karen to absorb or anybody else to absorb, put a little warning before the show. But Tony Khan, you need to initiate your own attitude era. Now.
Fast.
Now. Enough of the Orange Cassidys. Enough. Somebody needs to. You got the Owen Hart Cup in your fucking promotion. Somebody need to grab you by your fucking collar and tell you enough is enough and it's time for a change.
Mm-hmm.
All this talent. All these people you could be maximizing. And you're choosing not to. I'm telling you, Tony. Bro, get on the ball. Start laying the breadcrumbs of your attitude era now. Really piss the drones off. Have you know what? Not every segment, but have your marquee wrestlers say "fuck WWE" on TV, just randomly on one show. Man, fuck WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You think that shit won't be viral for the whole week? If you have Will Ospreay come out there with the mic and say "fuck Triple H, bruv," you think that shit won't go viral? You think people won't be knocking your door down to get fucking interviews? You have to go against the grain. That's the breadcrumb I'm dropping right now, because if he get beat by fucking NXT this week, woo, buddy.
Yeah.
The discourse is going to be fucking unbearable. But you letting they fucking developmental catch your main product. On a separate night. Warner, did you want to drop any breadcrumbs on that topic before the ratings
I
come
mean,
out?
one, you've already lost with Collision to NXT. Those Collision numbers are bad. You need to see this as a warning and ramp up everything you're trying to do now. Whether it be the Elite versus AEW, whether it be Mina Shirakawa and the entire women's division, Mercedes, whatever. Ramp this shit up now, or you're going to start losing big.
Maria, and shouts out to Matthew Shelton with the $10 cash app, man. We appreciate that.
Bang, bang.
You better kill it on Friday, man. Dig, though. Listen to what I'm finna say, y'all. Maria just said, Tony is too woke. He's not going to do it. You're wasting your time. Have you ever heard the saying in your life, Maria, when your back is against the wall, you could do some special shit?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan's back is about to be against the wall if NXT beats out his fucking product tomorrow. I don't think we're going to have a rating until like Friday morning, but like if Dynamite loses out to NXT this week, something is going to have to give. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Something is going to have to give. And if it becomes a trend, oh no. If it becomes a trend, it's really going to get bad. Like like social media is going to be unbearable to surf.
Mm-hmm.
Like it might get to a point of where I literally just have to post stories and get off. Hell, even if they win just this week, we're going to be hearing about this for the rest of the year. So imagine if they win like 4 weeks in a row. He needs to do something now. Get away from the Orange Cassidys. Like, it's some storylines that he needs to shoot in the head with a sniper rifle yesterday. You see the Orange Cassidy Trent thing ain't picking up no steam. Cut it. End it. End it. That was how it used to be in Attitude Era. If someone wasn't getting over, they would just cut it. They would just, boom, done. Yeah, saying and the drones will have every right to laugh in your face. Yeah. Yeah. They'll have every right to laugh in Tony Khan's face. Every right. Every single right. You got to do something, bro. You got to do something. WWE is nipping at your fucking heels now. And you still don't have a TV deal. You told me at the Dynasty Media Scrum that they're very happy with you and enthusiastic about the product, but my guy, you got a bigger set of issues in hand. NXT is catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Please stop being afraid.
That TNA partnership is looking a lot more attractive, especially when you got Deonna Purrazzo saying she was shocked, and that's one of yours.
And you know how I translated that quote? Damn, I wish I would have held out a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I read that. Damn. If I would have just held out a little longer, I would have had a chance to compete at a WWE show.
Yep.
Now, I'm in the crowd of people that thinks that this is just a coup. I think that WWE is just doing this to buy out TNA, but neither here nor there. But like, Tony, you might need to look up. You might need to take them blinders off. Orange Cassidy ain't gonna fucking cut it. The universe already dealt you a certain hand with Eddie Burger Kingston. The universe already dealt you a hand with that. Take the signs from the universe or whatever you believe in. Take the signs, bro. It's time to move into a new era, dog. And you had a good opportunity to do that after Revolution. But all right, keep playing. Keep playing. Okay, y'all, it's about that time to get the fuck up out of here. We gave y'all 2 hours and 21 minutes. I wanted this one to be shorter. I don't even know how we got to this point. I think we had a lot of stuff to cook on outside of Dynamite, so you know it is what it is. Pardon me. Matthew Sheldon said the table set after Double or Nothing. Yeah, but here we are. All right, man. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the beacon of football worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the eternal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you for Friday.
Oh, okay. Hiccups. Oh.
Yeah, you just